Welcome to the ultimate architecture showdown. Today, we're re-putting two titans of software design in the ring, the agile and modern. Microservices versus the reliable and enterprise-grade SOAP and SOA. Who will come out on top? Let's find out. In one corner, we have microservices, a modern architectural style where applications are built as a collection of small, independently deployable services. Think of it like building with LEGOCH brick is its own self-contained unit. And in the other corner, we have SOA or service-oriented architecture, especially when paired with the SOA protocol. This is the heavyweight champion of enterprise integration, built around a central bus to connect disparate systems with rigorous, reliable contracts. So, let's get into the opening statements. Micro, you're up first. What's your core philosophy? My philosophy is simple: agility and speed. Microservices are about breaking down monolithic applications into small, focused services. Each service does one thing and does it well. We communicate using lightweight protocols like REST over HTTP, often with JSON. This makes us fast, flexible, and perfect for the modern, fast-paced world of web development. We enable teams to work independently, innovate rapidly, and scale services precisely where needed. We are decentralized by nature. An interesting take. Now, over to SOA. How do you define your approach? SOA, specifically with SOAP, is about enterprise integration. It's not just about building one application. It's about making an entire organization's systems talk to each other reliably. We use a central enterprise service bus, or ESB, for orchestration and governance. SOAP provides rigorous contracts using WSDL and XML for unmatched reliability and security. Where microservices champion chaos, we champion order, consistency, and a single source of truth for enterprise-wide processes. All right, the battle lines are drawn. Let's dive into our first topic: protocols and communication. Micro, you champion REST and JSON. Why is that better? Why the rigid contracts? We prioritize speed and simplicity. REST and JSON are human-readable, faster to parse, and perfect for web and mobile clients that need quick, lightweight responses. Our loose coupling is our greatest strength. It means services can evolve independently without breaking the entire system. We're not bogged down by heavy specifications. We're built for change. SAOA, you see that loose coupling differently. Tell us why SOAP's reliability is superior. Loose coupling is just a lack of governance. SOAP's XML and its WSDL contract ensure strong typing. You know exactly what data format to expect, which eliminates guesswork and runtime errors. We have guaranteed messaging with standards like WS Reliable, SIGing, and built-in, comprehensive security with WS Security. This isn't optional. It's essential for financial transactions, healthcare data, and any highly regulated system where a single lost message could be catastrophic. Micro, what's your counterpoint? What's the downside to SOAP's approach? The overhead, the sheer overhead of parsing XML and that massive SOAP envelope slows everything down. It's too chatty and resource-intensive for high-performance applications. All those WS standards create a mountain of complexity. It's like sending a simple note inside a locked armored briefcase that requires a special key to open. Sometimes an envelope is all you need. Let's shift gears to deployment and scalability. This is where the rubber meets the road. Micro, you claim an advantage in speed. How? We enable true DevOps and CI/CD. Each microservice is built, tested, and deployed independently in its own container. You can update one tiny function, like the checkout button on an e-commerce site, without touching the rest of the application. This allows for independent scalability. If your user authentication service gets a ton of traffic, you scale just that service, not the entire monolithic beast. It's efficient and cost-effective. SAO, your deployments are known to be slower. Is this a fair criticism? When one service in an SOA environment changes, it often requires a full or semi-full redeployment due to shared resources and the central ESB. This process is inherently slower and carries more risk. A change to a core service managed by the ESB might have unforeseen impacts on other services that depend on it, requiring extensive regression testing. Micro, you wanted to add something about failure. Exactly. If one of my microservices fails, the system continues to operate. Fault tolerance is built in by design. The rest of the application can remain functional, offering a degraded but still useful experience to the user. With a centralized model, a single failure can bring everything to a halt. This brings us to data management and component sharing. SAOA, your strength is reusability. Explain that. SAA is built on the principle of sharing logic and data. A single shared database ensures data consistency across the entire enterprise. Services are inherently reusable because they all access this one source of truth. There's no data duplication or confusion about which data is correct. It simplifies reporting and ensures integrity. Micro, that sounds like a big advantage. How do you respond to the shared database model? That shared database creates tight coupling. It's the Achilles heel of the SAOA model. If you need to change the database schema for one service, you risk breaking 10 others that depend on it. It creates a bottleneck for development. We believe in the database per service pattern. Yes, this can mean some data duplication, but that duplication is far better than a crippling dependency that stalls innovation. SAO, your rebuttal. What are the dangers of Micro's independent data model? Independent data leads to data duplication and requires extremely complex mechanisms to manage consistency. You need to implement things like the Saga pattern for distributed transactions or deal with eventual consistency, which isn't acceptable in many business scenarios. It makes running simple, enterprise-wide reports an enormous challenge as data is scattered across dozens of databases. Now, let's talk honestly about the disadvantages. Every architecture has them. Micro, let's start with you. What's the hidden complexity of your world? I'll concede, running hundreds or even thousands of microservices is complex. It's not a free lunch. You need a robust ecosystem to manage it all: service discovery, centralized logging, distributed tracing to follow a request across services, and often a service mesh like Istio or Linkerd to handle networking. The operational overhead is significantly higher than managing a single monolith. And SAO, what about your single point of failure? And the ESB in SOA is a classic single point of failure. If that central bus goes down, the entire enterprise application stops. Communication grinds to a halt. Furthermore, the ESB often leads to vendor lock-in. Once you're committed to a specific vendor's product, migrating away can be incredibly difficult and expensive. It reduces flexibility. Okay, let's bring it all together. Where should developers use each of you? Micro, what are your best use cases? Choose me for new cloud-native applications. I'm perfect for e-commerce sites, SaaS platforms, and any project where agility and frequent updates are the top priority. Startups and fast-moving tech companies that need to innovate and scale quickly are my home turf. If you're building for the web and mobile, and you're embracing DevOps, I'm your best bet. And SOA, where do you shine? Choose me for large-scale enterprise integration, especially when connecting legacy systems. I excel in heavily regulated sectors like finance, insurance, and government, where transaction integrity, strong contracts, and absolute reliability are non-negotiable. When you need to orchestrate complex business processes across multiple existing systems, I am the proven and trusted solution. I handle the enterprise. It's time for the final summaries. A last chance to make your case. Micro, you first. We are fast, flexible, and decentralized. We empower teams, accelerate delivery, and build resilient systems that are ready for the future of software development and ESG. We are reliable, secure, and governance-driven. We provide the structure and integrity needed to run complex enterprise systems. We are the backbone of the business. And there you have it, a clear breakdown of microservices versus SAOA and SOAP. As you can see, it's not about which one is universally better, but which architecture is the right fit for your specific project, your team, and your business goals. One size does not fit all. Did this showdown help you pick a side? Let us know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this architectural debate, make sure to like this video and subscribe for more deep dives into the tech that powers our world. Thanks for watching.